Hi everyone, it's Kino here. There's a posture called Bakasana B that is a combination of the crane posture and the firefly posture that is a really good way to get into the strength of the shoulder girdle combined with the strength of the core of the body. So it's kind of hard to get into, and that's what I wanted to break down. Now, traditionally you would enter and exit the posture from headstand, but if you just want to try it out to see if you can do the posture, you can put your knee up around the side and walk the other foot forward, and then bend your elbows and sink down, and then see if you can start off here. This is the easiest place to balance, but it's not so aligned, so we really want to press and squeeze that leg into the Bakasana position, and the other one forward. And then this is Bakasana B position, and then you can sink down and come down. I'll show you the other side. All right, so we're going to be Bakasana on one side, and then Titivasana on the other. So around. And it's this sink down that if you were to get into the posture from headstand would be really, really challenging, okay? So you want to be able to drop down and then sink into the hips. So then the first thing you do is straighten that leg, and then this knee, which isn't very well aligned, needs to come back into alignment. You can see my shoulders rolling forward, so I'm going to press and squeeze to come into the full version of the posture, and then you can sink the hips a little bit down. And then we're in Bakasana B position, one-footed Bakasana. Now if you were going to enter and exit it from headstand, again you need to sink down. So you would need to have a really good tripod headstand. Another place that you could try to see if it's possible for you to do this posture is to exit or transition from Titivasana. So if you were in the Titivasana position, you lean to one side, you could sink down and see if you could pause there. That's also possible. You could switch the legs. But I feel like you don't get in as deeply there because you haven't been able, to sink down into the hip joints. So what would it look like if you were going to do it from the tripod headstand? Well, let's see. All right. Then exhale down. All right. And then bring that other leg around. And see, this is the place where we sink down, and then slowly we come up. If your hair's in the way, you can do a little hair flip. It might not work, but then you can come all the way into the posture, and then to come back down, head down, and roll the pelvis forward to come back up. And then the other side, we're sinking down, and rolling forward, sinking into the hips. Rolling forward, pressing. All right, my hair is holding my face right now. And then we really, really press up, press up, press up, and then sink back down to place the head down, and then roll the pelvis back up. All right, and jump all the way back. So that's the version from the tripod headstand. Remember that this is a really advanced posture, Bakasana B, but it can teach you how to get access to your core, drop into the hip joints, and really spread the shoulders. This comes in the third series, so if you found that really, really hard, just go back to some of my other videos on Bakasana position. There's some easier, more approachable arm balances. And remember, keep practicing and have faith. One day the strength will come.